What is up, everyone? My name is Dan Masterson, and this is my very first video in a long journey to achieve my dreams of being a fantasy football analyst. It all started in high school. Just fell in love with it. Started building my model, the same model I use today. I went to college, I studied statistics. I ended up kind of turning that into a marketing and entrepreneurship degree, and I ended up really ramping up my fantasy football leagues. I ended up just going, from the 3 to 4 to investing in it and trusting my model. And I started playing in $40 to $50 leagues. I was actually kind of a hustler. I would go to Reddit, find a league, and I made an if then that of any time the word home or family or auction would come up, and I would get an email every time. One of those 3 words would come up in a post, and I would join all those leagues. And I crushed those leagues. And I built quite a bankroll through college. And then when I graduated college, I kind of had to quit spending 8 hours a night on the waiver wire on Tuesdays and get a real job. So I did that. I then began upping my buy-ins. I used my bankroll and started playing in $1,000 leagues and $1,200 leagues. And I've really just been riding the wave ever since. Last year, and I hate to talk about this, but between the MFL, FFPC, and a couple of higher stakes online leagues, I made just under $30,000 playing fantasy football last year. So I take it serious. So here's what I'm going to bring you value to. I am going to bring you just the best of the best nuggets I get from either film or from my model. Players that have maybe a little more opportunity than they're getting credit for in the marketplace, or players that are, poised to explode, and really trying to help you be the first people on them. And that's what I'm really good at. Is, man, if this were to ever happen, if A ever happened to B, or if B ever got the opportunity that A has, man, they could be a superstar. That's what I'm going to help you do. I'm not going to try, unless you ask me, what do you think of A versus B, B versus C, I'm not going to try to spit very much opinions up here. I am going to try to spit facts and help you learn. I think of myself more as like a data scientist than a data expert. We're all trying to make new discoveries, and I want to show you my discoveries. I really want to exploit things that you might not learn anywhere else, because I am just kind of carving my own path in terms of data. In college, I tried to do this once. I tried to write articles, and they ended up being so mathematical that they needed like keys and verbiages, and nobody understood what my acronyms were, or I was more explaining the math than I was explaining why it is important. So I'm really going to try to just take the best of the best and explain why it's important and what you can learn from it. And it's going to be a well-polished show. I don't want just to be me, a talking head. I want some visuals. I want some film breakdown. Why was the play of the week the way the play of the week? What happened? And I want it to be something that anybody can watch, whether you're JJ Zacharyson or you're Andy. You're going to learn something. So what can you expect from me? First off, I'm going to create more of like a basic series on how different settings affect different players, and how you should draft differently in a PPR versus standard, or a 4-point per passing touchdown versus 6-point per passing touchdown. And I am going to use these kind of easier topics for me to work on my editing skills. Because like I said, I do want these to be well-polished videos. And then I'm going to start live streaming a lot. I'm going to live stream a lot of MFLs. I'm going to live stream some FFPC best balls, maybe some of the Football Guys Player Championships, the 350 entries, and start showing you guys like what's actually happening out there. Watching anything that's not for live real money is pretty much useless, and using those opportunities and talking through scenarios to answer questions and maybe even draft with some of you guys. Then towards the end of the year, I'm going to start live streaming some of the bigger leagues I'm playing in, some of the $2,000 plus buy-ins, and talking you through what I'm doing in those leagues, how I'm trying to differentiate from maybe zigging when everyone else is zagging, and where I'm finding value out in these leagues. If you have a very sharp group of friends you play with, or a sharp big money league you play in, I'll be able to talk you through how I handle these leagues compared to how I would handle a league playing with Andy from HR. I haven't been doing a very good job of being active on social media for my whole lifetime, and because of that, I don't have that much going on for me there, but I need to start being active there. Because of my lack of journalism, this is the route I need to go to be who I want to be in life. So feel free to follow me at any of my social. I will answer everything. I will answer any question you have. I hope you'll join me on this journey. I'm gonna call the subscribers in here the Victory Parade, because that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be getting dubs. We're gonna be making money. We're gonna be beating our friends. And we're gonna be dancing at the end of the year. So if you wanna see what I'm putting out, subscribe. I promise you it's gonna be different. It's gonna be well thought out. It's gonna be stuff you don't see anywhere else on this site. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Yeah.